This is going to be the Driving with Myles driving skills report. I'm going to be talking about some of the fundamentals you need of driving. We drove about 9 hours today, so I'm going to be going through what we did today, what you need to do to pass your test, or as an adult, reach out to me and set up a driving session with me to help you, a coaching session. So when we first get in the car, we want to make sure that we're safe and secure. You want to lock your door and put on your seatbelt. Seatbelt is on. Now, what I need all of you to do is adjust your mirror, your center mirror, use both hands, adjust that mirror. Your driver's side mirror, you need to look straight ahead and bring that mirror in. You want to see the door handle, okay? Now, the passenger side, we want to see the door handle too. I'm in North America, so our steering wheel is on the left, we drive on the right. As we go through the process, I'm going to be talking about the driving skills report card, what you should do, and how you should manifest positivity. Whenever we back up, we want to put our foot on the brake and look over our shoulder. Use your hand, your opposite hand, put it on the passenger seat. This turns your pelvis, which turns your body, and I'm looking left and right. I'm going to turn the wheel to the left, the rear goes to the left, the front swings out to the right. You see me looking and checking traffic. Now I stop. I put the car into drive, and there's the front. Now, we usually drive around a college, a school, to really work on speed control. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're making a left turn. I want to show you what we're doing. We turn on our blinker. We look left, right, left. We look where we want the car to go. We gently accelerate out. We're going to stay to the left. We're going to follow the road around to the left. We're going to go in slow, take our time. We're going to stay to the left side. There are two stop signs, one for the left, one for the right. We want to be on the left because we're making a left turn. And then we're going to come up and stop. This is the stop line. We stop behind the line. We look and check traffic. I'm looking left and right. There's some cars coming. I'm going to move up. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to show you what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not doing this, you will lose points. I'm looking left, I see a truck. I'm looking right, I see cars. I want to show you this. There's the truck. There's the SUV. And then I'm going to make my left turn, and I'm gradually going to accelerate. We have a double yellow, can't pass. We have a solid line to the right. They turn on their blinker, that's 3 blinks. I squeeze my brake, let them turn, then I proceed. If you just joined us, I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. We're talking about the driving skills report card. Do you have good speed control in the curves? Do you have proper lane positioning? Are you drifting left, drifting right? We know beginning drivers tend to struggle with lane positioning. I had a lot of my adult drivers today drifting to the right. We had to tell them, center your car, you will be to the left. We're maintaining good speed, we're being patient, we're taking our time. They use 2 blinks, that's fine. Let's talk about these signs. These are chevron alignment signs. They let us know that the road is going to the left, they're on the right side. That vehicle's in a hurry. They cut off 3 cars, including me. So now I'm off the gas a little bit. We have our chevron alignment signs to the right. I'm squeezing my brake because that rear car has the blinker. The black car was very late. See how they're tailgating? But we're going to take our time. You're going to see a lot of reckless behavior, and I want you to see this. And I'm going to be patient. Those cars are up there still going fast, still clowning, still fooling. I need you to be a better driver than them. We'll go as long as we can. We don't want the camera to overheat, the phone to overheat, but I'm going to try to give you as much as I can with the time that I have. Okay, double yellow lines, chevron alignment signs on the left, the road on the right, the road is going to the left. I see the bike rider. I'm looking ahead. I see 2 other bike riders, a total of 3. 2 have a helmet on, 1 does not. I'm maintaining good speed control. Sorry for the bumps. I'm going to take you guys in more moderate traffic so we can get a realistic view. I'm going to get over to the right, check my blind spot. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I look over my shoulder and I check my blind spot. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. It's been a really good day. I've been up since 6 this morning. Expressway, road test prep, right turns, left turns, lane changing, roundabouts. Okay, we're gonna make our turn, but then we need to get over to the left lane. Some cities, some states have J turns. You can't make a left at the intersection, so the light's now yellow. Now it's red. We have to stop. And we're gonna be in the inside lane and we stop. I'm positioning the wheels to the left, so when it's clear, I'll make a left in the inside left turn lane. There's a lot of traffic here. I'm going to show you what you should be doing. You should be looking across your shoulder, out to the passenger side front window and side window, looking at traffic. The A-pillar does block my view. The A-pillars are the pillars that are the front part of the roof that hold the front windshield in. I'm going to move forward a little bit. I'm going to show you. Okay, there's a truck to my right blocking my view. I'm not going to worry. I'm waiting for the light. I have to let this truck go first because they are blocking my view. They're obstructing my view. So on your road test, if you just pull out and make a left turn on red and you don't look and get hit or cause an accident, that is automatic failure. So I want to be really honest with you. And you really need to be watching us all the way through and putting questions in. So I'm here waiting, being patient. It's a little intense. It is rush hour, so I want to be mindful and careful and safe. All of those are adjectives that you should be applying in this type of drive. I'm going to inch forward, see if I can see. I don't want to go out too far, and I'm going to wait. It's not this serious. The light just turned green. I'm going to stay in the inside lane. And I do not want the car to jump the curb. If you hit the curb, that is automatic failure. Off the gas, taking my time. You have to be very methodical and thorough. If you're not methodical and thorough, you're going to make mistakes. You will fail your road test. We're establishing front bumper reference points. We're establishing rear bumper reference points. If you just joined us, we're talking about the driving skills report card. I'm a state certified instructor. This is Driving with Myles. I'm gradually picking up, rolling into the throttle. I'm looking ahead. And once I get to the posted speed limit, I back off. That car's from Texas, out of state driver, kind of drifting toward us. I'm lifting my foot. I'm right about at 50. I don't want to go over the limit. That is automatic failure. Typically in most states, you get 24 hours of classroom instruction, 6 hours of driving. Some states have 8 hours, some states have 10 hours. They are changing the rules in Florida and Ohio. I talked about that yesterday in my live. I'll be going live again. But for driving now, we're maintaining good speed. We're using our left hood line reference point so we don't hit the curb to the left. We're using our right hood line reference point so we don't drift out of lane to the right. We have warning signs. School zone crossing. We're maintaining good speed. I'm looking ahead. The instructor will ask you to make a lane change to the right. I'm going to make a lane change to the right. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I look over my shoulder. I cancel my blinker. Now I'm going to settle down. I'm going to show you the front view. Now I'm using the ball of my foot and I'm having a smooth slowdown. If you slam brakes, you will lose points. we want to see the rear of the tire. Okay. There's a high-performance vehicle to the left that is a Corvette mid-engine. So in many cases, sometimes people with high-performance vehicles tend to drive a little bit faster. It is a beautiful Corvette, but you have to respect the power and authority of a vehicle like that. I'm lifting my foot. I'm scanning the intersection. If you don't scan, you will lose points. Points, I mean by an error. If I'm hugging the right, that's -1. If I'm not checking my blind spots, that's a minus. Every state has a score system. You have to score in your essential areas: lane positioning, speed control, turning, defensive driving. I want to be mindful of everything that is happening right now. I want to stay smooth, and I don't want to tailgate. If you drive aggressive, you're going to lose. Aggressive driving is tailgating. I need to get over to the left, so I'm going to squeeze my brake. Blinkers on. 4 blinks, I slide over to the right. Readjusting. The speed is a little slower. If you stare at your speedometer, that could be a dangerous maneuver. The light, I'm lifting my foot off the gas. There are 2 lanes to my left. I see the convertible car. Now I'm using the ball of my foot, squeezing my brakes. Let's use some test information. I was able to concentrate on my path of travel. The car stayed straight. I didn't veer to the right and hit the curb. I didn't go over the broken white line. There's that supercar, that Corvette. I was able to operate the steering wheel in a 7 and 5 or 9 and 3. I was able to enter the roadway in the nearest lane. If you're just joining this, I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. You need to be looking at all these videos. You need to be asking questions. And if you really want to learn, you need to be subscribing. I will be making a right turn. My blinker is on, 100 feet, a half a block. I'm in the inside right turn lane. So I need to stay in the inside right turn lane. I go in slow, and you should see me going in the first lane, and that's what I did. The instructor may say get over 1 lane to the left, so I'm going to do that. I look over my shoulder. I'm going to emphasize, look over my shoulder. That's how you check your blind spot. Then I'm going to squeeze my brake. Okay, there's a beautiful Camaro convertible SS. Beautiful. I'm maintaining good speed, checking traffic. This is a major thoroughfare. You're going to have a lot more cars, people tailgating. So you kind of want to calm down and just breathe. The convertible cut over. I'm keeping more space. I'm checking mirrors. I'm squeezing my brake. And we should see the rear of the tires on the ground. On your test, you'll go on a major thoroughfare like this. They'll have you stay in the middle or right lane. There's another supercar, the blue Mustang Cobra. We're backing off, and we're almost at 30. So you're probably saying, well, the speed limit's 50. Why are we at 30? This is heavy rush hour traffic. It's like this in Detroit, New York, California, Texas. We just take our time. And when you take your test, you need to have at least a quarter of a tank of gas. This Mustang to our left has drag radials on there, so they do some racing on the circuit. That would not be good for rain. We're going to continue. You need to know what type of cars or trucks are around you. I'm more of an enthusiast, and I like cars, and also every car has an advantage and disadvantage. Now we have the S450 Mercedes. more of a luxury sedan, they used a good blinker. That's good. That's what you want to do. That's proper execution. We're back up to 40. Traffic's moving. Checking blind spots. Off the gas a little bit. That's a 392 SRT. I'm looking ahead. Light is green. I'm lifting my foot. The Bronco came over. That's not really a lane change. They just cut over with the blinker. And I'm backing off. They're from Arizona. Out of town, out of state driver. There's the SRT Durango. I'm backing off, so I don't want to tailgate. That's that Cobra. See, you see how things happen. The person from Arizona cut over. I'm scanning the black convertible Camaro is cutting lanes. So sometimes people with high performance vehicles, they start messing around, speeding, cutting off. You got to be that defensive driver. You're probably saying, what does that have to do with driving? You need to know who's around you, what are the capabilities, so you can be that defensive driver. This Durango's cutting off. I'm keeping space. This Durango SRT is like a family size super SUV. Okay. Let's look at what we've done. We have vehicle familiarization. I've told you about different cars. This car is an Impala, larger vehicle, comfortable, 4-door. I've talked about steering control. Next, we've talked about concentrating on travel in straight and curvy roads. We talked about applying stopper propping distance, keeping space. This time, the 3 to 5 hour time slot is the most dangerous for inexperienced drivers and young drivers. There's a lot of stop and go traffic. People are tired, irritable. They really don't want to see a beginning driver. So far, our battery's good. You have questions, put those in. We're maintaining good speed. We're at 40 again, even though the speed limit's 50. But the flow of the traffic and the environment does not allow us to go 50. You'll see cars speeding off. That is the Range Rover. And now I'm squeezing brakes. And I'm at about 35 to 40, even though it's 50. You'll see cars cutting off. I'm taking my time, being patient. We're gradually picking up to about 45. We're at 50. Yay. The person in the Durango SRT is, I'm not racing, electric Cadillac. It's faster. It's the future. Probably about 430 miles range. I'm on my brakes again. We're losing space cushion. I know that sounds funny, space cushion, but that's the space between you and your other vehicles. We're gradually picking up again. I'm lifting my foot, coasting. That's an erratic lane changer. Not worth it. Keeping space. What I'm trying to teach you is analyze this environment. I'm not tapping my brakes all the time. I'm not a tailgater. If you tailgate, dangerous maneuver. The white GMC kind of cut off. That's how accidents happen. Dangerous. So the white GMC is going to create an accident situation. This is why I want you to keep good speed and good space. That looks like one of my adult learners' dad in that electric Cadillac. Let's see how he drives. So I'm in the middle lane, about 40, speed limit's 50, heavy rush hour traffic, and major thoroughfare in the United States. So we're just cruising about 45 to 50, staying chill. We're already here, we don't slam brakes. That blue GMC is going really fast. Squeezing my brakes. taking my time. Lifting my foot a little bit, readjusting. Hey, if this is bringing you value, please give it a thumbs up. We need 10 thumbs up to get this pushed out to our adult learners who really want to learn how to drive. We're maintaining good speed. Now I got to squeeze my brake. See the car cut in front of me? If I would have ran the light, I would have hit them, but I'm not going to. Okay, we see the rear of the tires are on the ground. If we get rear-ended, we'll have one collision. If we are too close, they'll hit us. We'll be pushed into the Lincoln. So we want to keep good speed and good space. Moderate heavy traffic. Complete left and right turns. We've done this. Determine maximum time and space for gaps. The light's red. We're gradually taking off. This car, I believe, has a 4-speed transmission. It's now in 3rd, and it's now in 4th gear. We're in high gear. Our temperature's in the middle. It's been about 95 to 98 all day. I'm squeezing my brakes. And remember, I'm driving adults and teens who've never driven before, and I'm sharing with you the perspective. There's the blue GMC that was cutting off cars. We caught up to them. So stay consistent. I want to maintain good speed, good space. Take my time. I'm going to make a lane change to the left. Left is down. I accelerate through. I lift my foot, and I'm readjusting my speed and distance. Ooh, I see a lot of cars cutting off. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to keep space. I'm looking left, middle, and right. Left, middle, and right. What's going on? I see cars cutting off. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people get very impatient right now. So I want to keep my space cushion in case I need to get over to the right. That car should not be doing that. That is a ticket. You do not ride on the shoulder. Do not ride on the shoulder. It's not that serious. Another car's riding on the shoulder. They deserve to be ticketed. It's not that serious. So far, so good. Everything's going good. Other cars are riding on the shoulders. And what you should be doing, and I'm going to show you the correct way. Another car's riding on the shoulder. It's not that serious. I'm going to turn on my left blinker. There's a white Ram, and they're breaking the law. So if they hit me, they would get the ticket. Now, this is what you should be doing, okay? All these cars are not doing it. I'm gonna get to the inside lane. Now, this is a double left turn. So we're gonna talk about this. This is more advanced. We're just waiting. So if you're in the inside lane, you stay in the inside lane. If you're outside lane, you stay in the outside lane. That's that blue Mustang with the drag radials on the back. Cobra, probably twin turbo. Got the Grimbo brakes. I'm gonna go up and check traffic. and I'm waiting. Oh, there's that blue Mustang. You gonna let me over? Yes, he let me over. Man, thank you. Woo! We are working together. That was a little stressful. Okay? So you got to be able to communicate. You don't have to be disrespectful. Use your blinker. Okay. Now we're kind of back in the rural area. A lot of beautiful suburban homes here. We have deer to the left, deer to the right. We're kind of now in a suburban area, open area. Got to be mindful. I'm scanning, taking time, making sure I have good speed control, and just trying to be patient. I took another route, so you need to know more than one route when you're driving. When you take your road test, the tester will have a prescribed route that has 7 to 14 stop signs, that has a certain number of right turns, left turns. And if it's an accident or heavy traffic, they could have an alternate route. Now, there's a flag person. This warning construction sign means there's a flag person ahead, because they're always building out here in this area. So we need to make a right turn at the light. So 100 feet or half a block, we're going to turn on our blinker, and we're going to turn it on about now. Thank you for the thumbs up. Can we get 9 more thumbs up? Can we get double digits? I'm not going to run the light. It's not that serious. That will cause you to fail your test. Then I'm going to come up and stop. Okay. They're repaving the road. Just checking traffic, being patient. That car jumped. See how that car jumped? That's how accidents happen. Okay, to make my turn, I accelerate through. So what if you would have turned and a car would have hit us? It would have been their fault. Let's talk about lane positioning. We're using our hood line reference points to keep our car straight. Solid white line to the right. Broken yellow lines means we can change lanes if we have to. So I took a detour of about 2 miles, and I'm looking at cars. We'll just stop and turn. That car kind of threw me off. No blinker. Really dangerous. This is why you have good speed control and good patience. I'm looking ahead at the burgundy vehicle ahead of us. I'm looking ahead at the light. It's red. I'm off the gas. I'm going to get over to the right. We have to stop behind the stop line. Looks like that blue Mustang is still following. Okay. Here's our stop line. We have the crosswalk. Hey, if this is bringing you value, please give this a thumbs up. As an instructor, I'm trying to make content to help all drivers, adult drivers, teen drivers, mature drivers. Ohio has passed laws. Many different states now have requirements for people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. You have to have a complete physical. You have to take a standardized test. There's no more automatic passes. So this will bring you value. This will help you as I'm showing you how to drive. And also, if this is bringing you value, you need to click the link in the bio to purchase some of the digital products. We partner with Stand Store, and they, in combination with me, we put together some digital products to help you learn how to drive. And also, if you want a coaching call, you can set up a coaching call with me. I'm available Friday after 1 o'clock. I'm maintaining good speed. Here's the soccer mom in a white minivan flying, right? And people are in a hurry. Gotta go home, help the kids. So we're maintaining good speed right now. and then she's going to tailgate or cut me off. There's the cutoff. I'm keeping space. There's the light. I'm not going to run the light. It's not that serious. And then I squeeze my brakes. You learned the lesson. Take your time. So what if you would have ran the light? It probably would have been okay. But I want you to know right from wrong, because I want you to pass your test. And that's one of the most important things. Passing your test, being a safe driver. That next light is going to stop all of those cars anyway, because they're timers on these lights. And then also there's a railroad ahead, and we have to look left and right. So I'm going to talk about that. You're going to see cars turning real fast, real short. They're flying through. And we're just taking our time. This can apply anywhere. UAE, United States, Canada. We're at 15% on the battery, so we should be okay. Got a few more minutes here. Got that warning sign. So I have to show you what you need to do over the railroad crossing. And if you're not already subscribed, you need to subscribe. One, I'm a state certified driving instructor. Two, I'm going to help you pass your test. I look left and right. I'm going to give you real life situations, and I go live at least 3, if not more, times during the week to talk about the road test, knowledge, what you need to do to become a better driver. I'm going to use the ball of my foot and gradually slow down. And you're going to see the car gradually slow down, right? And just taking our times. Intersections are the most dangerous place where you can end up getting hurt. We saw the rear of the tires on the ground. We're looking left and right. Take your time. We want to be patient. We want to do a good job. Applying a proper stopping position in residential areas. Completing left and right lane changes in high traffic. We did that. Establishing reference points for turning, moving forward, and to do right and left turns to enter the roadway at a proper time. You're getting so much value right now. They just turned on their blinker. I'm going to proceed across the thoroughfare. And then I'll be making a right turn on the street. So 100 feet, a half a block. Blinkers on. 2 blinks. 3 blinks. 4. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I am in a little fast, but our brakes are definitely worn and we need some new brakes. Okay. Now I'm in a neighborhood, residential. This is part of your test. We drop our speed to under 25. We're looking left and right. We're going to come up and make a complete stop. And then we stop. I'm looking for a blinker from this vehicle. I see it. And then I'm going to drive around the vehicle. Guys, I want to say thank you. I need you to look at all of my videos, leave some comments. I will talk to all of you later.